YouTube, Wraithyn here. I'm back. We got another coaching video. This time Calypso's going to take Discordia into the mid lane. I love myself some Disco, so we'll see how he does, if I can help him out at all. Also, these coachings are totally free. I know a lot of other streamers and content creators out there are charging for these. I'm here to help with, you know, basics to above basics stuff, maybe some mid-level play. And these are totally 100% free. So if you'd like one of these, stop by the stream, let me know. As long as you got a decent internet connection in Discord, I can help you out. Let's get in the game. Calypso's ready. All right, buddy, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Let's do that. God, I hate your map layout. All right, get your one.
I usually don't level until I get the speed camp.
Yeah, nobody's really going to invade anymore. That used to be a thing when people would chase you down. The other thing is you could fire your ability through the wall, which
exactly.
You're, you know, a step away from the mid lane.
Yep.
So.
Build looking good.
Build looks good. I mean, I like the Deso build early. What I don't like about the Deso build early is that you are like Discordia is kind of like a spam character, right? Like you're a spam bot. And the only thing I don't like about the Deso build is you tend to you have the cooldown to spam, but you don't have the mana to do it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
I was gonna get Divine first, actually, because I'm into Baron, but
are you into Baron? Yeah, I guess you are.
Baron.
Yeah, you could go the Divine first. I mean, I don't find Baron's healing particularly impactful, but I guess, yeah, I mean, hey, dude.
I mean,
do you, man? I don't care.
I definitely need it though, because Achilles.
Yeah.
Willix.
Yeah, sure.
Not a Willix, Achilles Baron.
All right, so keep an eye on Willix's level. Definitely shouldn't have given free poke there. All right, so the other thing is that you've used, yeah, just do these little side things here. So you've used your ability.
Yeah, I should use my 2 on the camp there.
Early game, your abilities are super valuable. You need to back up because Willix is coming up. You missed the wave there with your 2.
Yeah, I was trying to hit the Willix there.
Yep. Like, don't worry about poking too much, right? Because you don't really have kill potential too much, right? Like the Willix is gonna get away, the Baron's gonna get away with his 2. Like it's not like, especially the lane that you have right now. Like I don't see you getting a kill. And I honestly don't see them challenging you on it either, which is so I like to go greedy, and I usually put a second point into my 1 just for the clear. Now I would poke with my 2. Those autos. Oh. Don't bother going over there for that. He'll be fine. What up, Jimmy? So now, like right now, I would be kind of like giving him free poke. Pop your mana pot so you don't run out. Get that thing going quickly. So the way that I like to do it is because there's shit's on such a short cooldown. Is I like to throw out my 2 and hit the backline wave in him, and I throw out my 1 and hit the front line wave in him, right? So like I'll 2 and try and catch him. Yeah, so like right there is I would have thrown my 1 through the minion waves up front and hit him, and then you just auto down the archers, right? Like it's kind of like 2 for 1. You can pressure here, but be careful because we don't know where Willix is. Nice job. Good shit. Try and get an extra auto in there afterwards when you chuck that too.
All right.
Or sorry, when you chuck the 1. What's that? When you root him, he's still rooted when you use it, right? Good job using your 2 to clear instead of your 1. Clear here. Power clear. Your sensitivity is like wicked high. Maybe it's just a preference thing. So like right there in particular, you should be looking to help your Ravana. The other thing you could have done is waited for her to jump with her Panther, but you want to be looking to help your Ravana. You had tapped the minion wave with your 1, which meant your wave was going to clear it and you were going to get credit for it. So you need to be starting to position yourself where you're going to be helping him out. Like if
just clear it and go help him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like right there, right here, he's 5. You don't really have kill potential on him. All right. Okay. Yeah. Don't shake your mouse like that if you can help it. So you're in big trouble here. Yeah. Just alt. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he missed the auto. That was good. So the things that I would not have done there is you were super. Yeah, you could chill behind that corner. Just chill. Just wait.
Yep. Not gonna lie, the horse kind of scared the shit out of me.
No, you're good. Just wait. Yeah. Wait. Don't. Oh, those archers will auto you. If you step up too quick when the archers are walking into the tower, they'll auto the fuck out of you and you die instantly. Yeah, so like you got to make sure you can hit those twos, right? And the other thing is if he's full health, he's level 5 and he's ult, all you're doing when you try and go for him is like you're saying, and you have no idea where the Willix is, you're like, oh, I can't wait for you to eat my asshole, right?
No, turn around and run.
RJ, thank you for the follow.
Run while you still can.
Right, like there was no way you were gonna kill him there, and besides that, he's just gonna heal off of his 2. Like right now, we know the Willix isn't right because your Ravana just got the blue buff, which means that she's rotating over to the same side of the map. Yep, she's went behind. She's super late on her rotation, which is good for you. I would throw your ward through the wall there because he's gonna be on those. You can almost steal them sometimes. Also, I hate how much you jump. Missing middle. He might be rotating left. Your team's about to get fucked. He's on their red. All missing. Ping the red buff. You can rotate for this. This is a big rotation. On the Capri.
Oh, he went high.
Ult it. Good job. Good shit. Yeah, so a couple things there. You're gonna get ulted here. Just dash it. There you go.
First, please.
No, don't go back in. What are you doing? Ah, what are you fucking doing? You had a total license there to like walk away.
Yeah,
and you went back in.
Haul ass and get out.
Yeah, you should have just fucking left. If anything, and this is gonna blow your mind and you're gonna be really upset that you didn't know this, that wall between the 2 side camps, you can jump through that.
You can dash over that.
Yep.
Can't you?
Yep.
Unfortunate. You can't go over that with Baba dash, can you?
I don't think so. No, because that's not a leap technique. Well, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, it definitely is a leap. It's just, I don't know.
And so your jungler dropped your red. That sucks. You're gonna stack your blessing here, which is good. Yeah. So like you should have just fucked off, and maybe that horse gets a kill, maybe he doesn't. But like,
Yeah.
you greeted that and you died for it. And if you had not died, you'd have been way further ahead. So the thing I don't like about your restricted camera pitch is you super shotgun into the sky when you throw abilities and you have no idea if you hit them or not, right? You throw them and then you're like, I could physically see you like you come down and then you like recenter yourself. So I don't know if that's like a sensitivity thing. I don't know if that's like a DPI thing, but you got to get better control because you almost like you're like flicking for everything when really you should just be placing it. Here's reds up. You could loop underneath if you want. I don't know. Okay. Not worth. They're over and right. Yep. So corner camping with oh dude, that's a fucking perfect too. Hit him. Get that ass. Dude, this Horus is fucking you. Like he's doing well for you, but he's fucking you by not eating those. Your Kronos is the one taking all that XP. Alright, clear mid wave back and then go get your divine. So right there, you don't really have to loop underneath, right? Like, I mean, your dash. Well, yeah. I guess your dash was still down.
I don't have beads and my dash was unclosed.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of like when you throw your abilities long distance, you like you take like a half a second to like reset. It's really not good because you no. Get your divine. Get your divine. You were right about the divine. I mean, I think you're right about the divine.
Can you like turn on like change horizontal? Yeah.
No,
Just in general.
just mouse sensitivity. Honestly, like one of the best things I ever did for myself was lower my DPI. Or you just got to learn your ranges, right? And you just flick and you just, you know, you don't even have to bring it back down to use your one, right? This is on the normal server, Jimbo. She's in left here. Push your mid wave. Three in left. They're probably going to go to gold here. Green left. Clear those, clear those, clear those. Oh.
She's like, oh, he's...
So you're using your 2 at the beginning of these fights, which isn't good. Alt. Go. That hit him. That hit him. Nice job. So you're using your 2 like really early in these fights, which is not good, because you should think of your 2 like a lot of people use Discordia's 2 as like a repositioning tool, right? When reality is it's a cooldown puddle, right? Like, yeah, sometimes it's good for repositioning, but like if you treat her as an immobile mage, like a Zeus and an Opwatch, and you treat that and you position like you don't have an escape and you use that as a cooldown puddle, dude, you just start fucking swinging. No, defend middle. There's all the way there. You'll just swing because first of all, your positioning will be really good. You'll be fighting through walls. You'll be giving yourself options to get out. But the other thing is you're gonna you're gonna have the advantage of like crazy cooldown with lots of damage, right? But like here, there's 2 of you. I would step up. Well, too late now, but
I'm gonna back and get my Aegis.
Yep. Ult him. Nice. Nice, dude. You're gonna want to get the fuck out. You're not gonna kill him because of the ult. And number 2, that on her is push this. Yes, nice. Push tower. Push tower.
Push tower?
Push the tower.
Mono, dude.
No, you have enough for a dash, and on her's gone. Ah, fuck.
No, that'll get me killed, man.
No, it won't, because the Baron's down, the Wheelix is in right, the Kepri back, then the on her has to go left, or he's gonna lose his tower. Opening up mid-map pressure is super fucking valuable. I don't know. Maybe I prioritize it too much, but I feel like you were fine there.
You're definitely right there. I just don't want to risk it with low mana. If I had more mana, I'd definitely go for it.
All you really need is enough for your 3, which you had, right?
Yeah.
And I think you would have been fine. Like, worst case scenario, you take out the mid tower and you lose your life. Like, which one of those is more valuable? Yeah. In my opinion, the mid tower is more valuable, especially with somebody who's immobile like Baron. Like, if it was a god with an escape, then all right, maybe you're right. But like Baron, if he doesn't have a tower there, he is fucking lunch for your Ravana if he knows what he's doing. I would have pushed the tower just knowing where everybody was. Yeah, so you don't. Your biggest problem is the same problem everybody has. Wait on your ult. Yeah, there you go. Aegis it. Yes. So Wheelix is rotating back for you. If she shows up and left a gank, now you push the T1 mid.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You had heals. You can do the mid wave here. So get used to 2 and then 3. You have to defend mid. You have to defend mid. Let these 2 do this.
Yeah, we could have killed the Achilles there.
No, he's already gone. You weren't going to make that. The Horus mispositioned himself and he blinked to try and chase the Achilles and still didn't get a CC off on him. So you wouldn't have taken it. Yeah, so start getting used to like 2-1-ing things. If you have to, you know, just start doing like, you know, when you clear, it's kind of a waste of a mana, but like when you clear camps, like just getting that habit of 2-1, 2-1. You shouldn't think of them as 2 different abilities. They're basically used almost the same every single team fight, right? You should be throwing out your 2 and then your 1. There's no.
Hates me.
Nah, you're fine. There's no situation where you want your 2 but not your 1 on cooldown, especially late game. Kronos doesn't have any lifesteal. Careful. Yeah. Good take. Yep. Ult it. Missed your 2. Now you're fucked.
Eat it, dude. Like,
Tell him. Just be like, dude, can you...
maybe that was...
Just be like, Horus, can you please take the damage from Baron? Oh, be nice. All right.
No, I...
You got your red. That's good. I would do like a Soul Reaver or a Soul Gem here. I like the extra cooldown. That's just me.
Soul Reaver into Soul Gem, actually.
Yeah, you're missing like a base power item. Like,
Yep.
your Ravana needs to defend mid. But you have a lot of flat pen, so if you get a hold of somebody, you're gonna kill him. Yeah, so they just opened that up. I would question mark the fuck out of that Ravana right now.
Nah, you told me not to be toxic. Oh.
It's a bad fight. No, just ignore it. Don't waste too much on this. Yeah, you missed your 2 again.
I hit that, actually.
He ulted through it, but you missed it when
no,
you...
I hit it for 384.
You hit it, but it's because... You hit it because he dashed through it. Not... You weren't on target. You can push up here, dude. At this point, with how much you have built, you could pretty much... Well... You could solo pretty much anyone as long as you don't get hit by this Baron, too.
Here we go again.
Gotta hit your shit, dude. I hate to say it like I say to Charlie.
I hit that.
Right, but I mean, I would say you've probably missed more 2s than you've hit, and you've been in reasonable range for all of them. They're at gold. They're at gold. You have to go gold. Do not get in that Horus ult.
That's suicide if I get in it.
Ward the Gold Fury.
Is he not gonna dash? I should have beads right away.
So you should have beads. You threw your 1 just randomly. You didn't hit the root, which would have forced him to dash, and then you could hit him with an ult. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. Then flex is needed. Yeah, I usually go I like Doom Orb on her because I don't know, I just like being speedy. I think it's super valuable. Your team's kind of shit in the bed here. Your Ravana's not very good. Nike gets fucked here if she goes in. There's no chance. No chance she steals it.
What the fuck is she doing?
Wasting time, but it doesn't mean anything.
I mean, she died with ult up. If you're gonna go in, just ult at least.
Yep. She should have waited until it was lower, but it's okay. It's no big deal. I mean, a lot of this is your team is shit. Your Horus hasn't eaten a single Baron ult for you. Your Nike is 0-3 in garbage on like the best character in the game, so.
Welcome to casuals, friend.
Yeah. Start getting used to like you have mana sustain now, which is good, but like start getting used to like 2ing and then 3 or and then 1ing. Like right now, if you had your 1 up, you take that.
Yeah.
Right? You know. Maybe you wouldn't have had either ability up, but even when you kill like backline archers, right? Like just get used to that distance. Yeah, he's still 1ing and 2ing.
Hey, bro. Like...
He doesn't have any mana, but you don't have anybody near you. Be over here, big boy time. Yep.
Oh, I just got 1 shot.
Yeah, you didn't use your ult to get out of the Baron ult. You didn't dash.
Yep.
You didn't reposition. You kind of just W keyed into their team instead of like approaching the blue buff there. I would have tried to stick around like that little wall over there,
yeah,
and like
right
you know, toss your ward over the corner. Like you don't have to save that for objectives, right? Disco's value comes from fighting people who can't see you, in my opinion. Feel like a broken record. Gotta hit your abilities. I did that to Charlie for like 20 minutes straight on one of the videos.
Solo's 3 levels behind.
Yeah, no, they don't know how to play. It's just kind of it. You're gonna have a wave coming down mid. No reason for you to step up here. No reason for you to ward that either. You're not gonna be pathing on there pretty much for the rest of the game unless you're with your whole team. You can kill him. He has no defense built.
I was gonna confirm to red because I feel like we don't kill him even if we do dump everything into it. It's just me and Horse. I know Wilkes is here.
Throw your 2 over the wall. No, took too long. Oh, there you go. That's good. 2-1, 2-1. Somebody's gonna come for that red. Just wait on whoever that is. Nice hit. Ult it. Oh, you got greedy. Went for the Wheelix. Hit your 2, bro. You're dead. Nice. Good shit. Dash it. Stay in your puddle. Gotta throw the 2 out, dude. You're missing out on so much damage by not 2-1ing. And also your self peel is off timer. Watch behind you. She's gonna try and sneak behind you. Yep, there she is. She's dead.
That was perfect timing for the voice back.
I can't hear it.
In the mic as he said it. Should be a kill, right? Oh.
You're good, man. What is it? Baron's 18. You're level behind, a little over a level behind. But your team's
Yeah, level and a half.
Team's 3k down. Isn't that bad? I mean, your Ravana giving up your mid tower early kind of fucked you. But like you just got to get in the habit of 2-1ing, right? Like your 1 damage is not enough to kill anybody. Your 2-1 damage is enough to kill people. Stick around for Soul Reaver. I'm not sure how much I like the early Soul Reaver. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I like early Soul Gem just because I feel like cooldown's super valuable on her. It gives you health too. Go through, fight through the wall here. There you go. Ult it, ult it, ult it. There you go. Nice. Oh, fuck. Nice job. Good shit. I would go high to their red here. Kill the Baron. I would ping out their red. He's there.
It's downed anyways.
No, I know. What I'm saying is he is there.
Yeah.
Try not to step on that vision warded area if you can. Use your puddle. Yep. There you go. Like you want to avoid giving them information as much as possible. Yeah, you should do it. There you go. Hold it. Nah, there you go. Good job. Nice job. Your team's turning around really hard here, which is good. So instead of going for these backs, which I'm going to split, you have a huge wave in mid. I would probably prioritize that. So maybe throw your 2 here. So your biggest thing right now is learning your range on your 2.
Turn around and run.
PG Lover, thank you for the
while
battle.
you still can.
Your range on your 2 has been on camps, on waves, on ganks, on everything is like consistently off, and you're throwing it. You're either the hard part is you're either throwing it too far or too short. If that makes sense. What's up, Roger? Disco 2, yeah, Disco 2 is the most. I would say it's the most valuable piece of her kit to hit, because if you're good at that and you know how to position with it and hit it, like you could change the game by catching enough people in one strife, right? So like hitting your 1, it's easy. It's a straight line, right? That ability, like you got to be really tight on, especially like I don't think enough people do this either, where they don't give themselves practice, right? Like dash it because he's gonna leap. Yeah, bank it. Oh, dude, if you would hit that was nice. Fine, go back. Turn the fight. Yeah. Hit the Baron. Yeah. Definitely didn't need the beads there. So his ult was on a the ult timer was chilling, and honestly, if you just leapt like right at the end of his ult, you wouldn't have needed the beads. You'd been a little further out of position, but yep, 2 on this corner. Yes, nice.
My 1.
Yeah, it's because you're off timer with You gotta Aegis that. You're off timer with your.
I mean,
You're
I'm
one.
dead there either way. I don't think I waste the Aegis.
Yeah, no problem. I play support. I get yelled at. Support's a very tough role. I'm happy to teach people how to play support because I need better supports out there. Rose is actually fragging here. He hurts. No.
He has no life shield.
How much magical D do these guys have? A little bit, not a ton. None.
Nothing.
On Darash.
Rash is building
Rash is a fucking troll.
88.
Never where I'm supposed to be. All right, so here's the deal. You ready? You get enough gold for boots, you back. You get enough gold for tier 2 Gauntlet of Thebes, you back. And then you stay within 5 feet of your mid laner for the rest of the game. Unless absolutely necessary. Dude,
Why didn't Nike eat that?
Nike is so bad.
Invisible confusion. I don't think that's it.
Big fight here. Yeah, you missed your 2. This is still huge for you. You're gonna get a triple. Dash, dude. Dash. Get that cooldown. Job. Didn't need it. Oh, no red. Push mid. Go pyro. You always want to push a wave here because everybody, like, there's something psychologically that goes with in people's heads where they see a wave coming towards their tower. They see a wave going towards their tower and they have to stop it. You know what I mean?
You just can't get it now.
Well, it was Darius that picked it up and he clears really fast. And they knew somehow? I think they had a ward. Dude, get used to 2-1-ing, man. Even on camps. The whole fucking time. If you 1 and then 2, it's a fucking waste of time. ADC yells at you for losing a lane. Your ADC is probably a dummy. Back. So the other thing is, oh, your fucking team's dead. Almost nothing you can do. She ulted. Yeah, you could reposition for this. I wouldn't chase. I would say just attack fire giant. Attack fire giant. Your Nike is so fucking deep, dude. Mr. 2, still hit that. Really bad ult.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Don't do that unless you absolutely have to, because now they're actually gonna use your pull. Use your pull.
Dead. She's not dead.
You didn't use your 2, so you didn't get a root off. If you had your 1 up there, oh, now you're fucked. You're just flinging damage out. You're not using your abilities effectively.
I really thought she would go on me.
That was a nice strife. Oh, you missed your 1.
Why is that Robin, right? With full health? I'm not blaming that death on him. Like, that was all of me.
I would get your route of the booty here.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get Ob Shard, which is probably a better call. No, you get your tier 2 thieves and you get the fuck out. Like, that's as long as you should be there. So your biggest issue right now, dude, is you are yeah, get the Ob Shard. You can afford that. Frankly, you could afford the Tahuti, but just with how long you're down, but not a big deal.
I couldn't get it. I need 200 more gold.
Yeah, you got to get used to that practice of 2-1ing, right? Like when you go clear, the best way to do it is like when I used to do shit like that with like Susano, right? Like in working on my combos, if I go for the red buff, I use my combo in the red buff. Doesn't matter. You know what? Yeah, sure. It's not mana efficient. I don't need it to clear or anything like that. You should go to the team fight here. If your team dies, you're all fucking dead. You can actually play up here. Big hit. Nice job. Play the corner. Play the corner. Yep. That'd be yeeting an ultimate into the middle of that. Yeah, you did. So you stepped up. And you could have fought that from inside of that camp. Yep.
Yep.
And if you had, you'd be alive, right? So you stepped up onto a warded area and made yourself known, and that's what got you killed. How much cooldown do you have? I would upgrade your
30.
beads. Defend, 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 you dummy. I think you guys lose. Yeah, the game's over.
Oh yeah, we definitely lost.
Yep, GG. Now you got some shitters.
A solid beats.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, like, if you, again, I'm not blaming it on you because you're.
No, my position that last fight was kind of bad.
Yeah. So if your
Stay in
tanks,
the camp.
your tanks kind of fucked that up too, right? Because if you'd stay in the camp, yeah, maybe things would have gone differently. But realistically, like, they're taking a 4v5 on a team that, or a 2v5 on a team that's like
they ran
8k
into
up.
fire for some reason.
Yep.
Like, asked for a ward and then I just double ulted and engaged.
All right, dude. Nice job. I think you played well. I mean, you got stuff to work on, right? I mean,
2-1 for sure.
yeah, like, there were a couple of times where if you had your one up, you either would have forced somebody out of the fight, or like, dude, you did a ton of damage. Like, you can't, your team shouldn't have lost that. Your tanks were your big problem. The Nike was on Xbox. But you really got to get good at, like, hitting that 2-1, hitting that 2-1, hitting that 2-1, right? Because there were a few times where if you'd hit the root, somebody would have had to leap and reposition, and then they're vulnerable to the Ravana. If they didn't have their leap up, or if they didn't have any mobility up, you would have cracked them with the one, and then they would have had to reposition and leave, right? A few of those times you, like, just kind of chuck your one out, then you're like, oh, well, now I guess I'll use my 2 because it's up. And then you would use it, you'd hit a great root, and if you had your one
I
up,
don't have my one.
yeah, they walk away, or they lifesteal, or they whatever, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. The fact that Achilles got away with that build just says it all.
Yeah, I mean, they just W keyed into your backline. They were also, like, heavy diving, right? So the Horus, that's the other thing, is, like, if you notice your Horus is never peeling for you, if you notice your Nike is never peeling for you, like, then you almost have to position, you have to position like a Zeus at that point, right? Like, oh fuck, like, nobody's gonna help my ass out. And the second that a Wheelix comes for me, I gotta alter, pretty much, right? So she can't feather step, and she can't get her combo off. So, anyways, man, I think you did a great job. Folks on YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, if you ever want a coaching like this, I'm more than happy to help. As long as you have Discord and can screen share like this with decent internet, I'll help whoever I can. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.